Willie D Live.
We got to start off with weak ass AT&T. That's right, I said it. AT&T, fam. What a disgrace. AT&T announced it will eliminate all diversity, equity, and inclusion programs as it seeks approval for a major wireless spectrum purchase, aligning with the new regulatory pressure. The move reflects a broader rollback of DEI across corporate America. For Black communities, these programs have long been tied to access, accountability, and representation in spaces where opportunity has not always been equal. Their removal raises critical questions about who is protected and how equity is addressed moving forward. Let me just straight up say, fam, AT&T are the cowards we thought they were. AT&T are the same cowards that all of these other corporate DEI companies who have been rolling back are. They're all part of the same game. And if you trace it, if you go back far enough, you'll find some lynching in their history. So you can't be surprised that they're rolling back on their DEI programs. The only reason why most of them got on board in the first place is because of the pressure. So you pressure them on one side, they flip. You pressure them on the other side, they flip. They ain't got no backbone. These companies are slaves to the dollar. They're slaves to their stockholders. They have no backbone. There are a few companies out there who said, I don't care what Donald Trump says, we're not rolling back DEI. In fact, we're going to amp it up. So salute to those companies. But you cowards like AT&T, ain't no love for you. No love for you at all. And I'm going to tell you something else, fam. A lot of these companies only have DEI programs so it can look like they're inclusive, but they really aren't inclusive in the first place. All of them fall short of the DEI goals in the first place. It's all smoke and mirrors. They do DEI to get the pressure off them. So when you look at them, they can say, yeah, look, and then all of them got they one two black people that they put in front of everybody. See, here's our black representative right here. Look, and the black representative always like, hey, it's a great place to be. You know, AT&T is good to me. Yeah. I don't trust none of them. I bet you if you go and look at AT&T's hierarchy, their executive branch of employment, I guarantee you won't find but a speck or two black faces. We know how they get down. All you got to do is look at a company's racial makeup, and that'll tell you everything you need to know about the company. Look at their racial makeup. Specifically, look at their racial makeup in the executive positions. Look at the executive position racial makeup. That'll tell you everything you need to know about a company. I don't give a damn that they have 30,000 black people working in subordinate positions, in entry-level positions. I'm looking at management. I'm looking at the people who getting the big bucks, who running the show, who's calling the shots. That's what really matters. Yeah, that's what really matters. So that's how you show me what you're about. That's how you show me what you're about. You don't show me what you're about with symbolism. These are just optics. DEI for all of these companies, most of these companies, it was only optics. It was the banana in the tailpipe. It was never meant to be progressive. It was never meant to be diverse. It was never meant to be equal or inclusive. It was always, yo, let's put this program together and just have this here. Hey, let's throw such over there. Hey, you handle that. And I bet you $1 to a donut, the executives while at AT&T, when they thought about the program that they had, I bet they resented having to put it together in the first place. They resented. Most of them reneged on those promises to BLM. They resented. I mean, they reneged on their promises to fund all of these Black initiatives. They reneged left and right. Now, here's what I would do if I was part of many of these organizations. I would sue their asses. Yeah, that's right. I would sue them. Well, based on what? Well, based on projected income. You told us that you were going to do this, and this, and this, and that funds, and we were counting on those funds. And that's why we did this, and this. And now we can't do this, and this. Pay up, sucker. Yeah, man, I would file suit against all of their asses. Every single one of them. Yeah. Go get the money. Go get the money. Go get the money. Go get the money. AT&T is garbage. And here's the thing, fam. The other companies ain't much better. So if you try to switch and they know it, you can switch, but you're gonna jump out of the pot into the fire because the rest of them ain't no better. All of them have the same type of corporate structure. All of them have the same type of employment practices. All of them have the same racial makeup at the top. All of them. That tells you what they're about. I don't give a damn that you got a program called Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion. I can look at your staff. I can look at your employment records, your employment record, and I can tell if you're diverse or not, if you're inclusive or not, if you're equal or not. AT&T is garbage, dumpster juice. Yeah. So you can try to move to T-Mobile, you're going to get much of the same. Much of the same. Go to Verizon, you're going to be, can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Now, I'm going to be saying that. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Yeah, so yeah, you can switch providers, but you're gonna jump out of the pan straight into the fire. Switching carriers ain't gonna do a whole lot. I tell you what needs to be done is a full press. See, in order to hold these companies accountable, to hold their feet to the fire, you have to be consistent. You have to keep your foot on the gas. You can't ever let up, because the moment you let up, they're gonna be gone. They're gonna let up. You kind of gotta rock. You gotta kind of like move like ADL does. They keep their foot on the gas. They keep their foot on people's necks. They wake up every day, all day, looking for the troublemakers. They're looking. They're watching. They're waiting on somebody to get out of pocket. They're gonna not only make them pay up and stroke a check to the foundation, they're going to make them fools apologize. That's what's going to happen. Y'all better go over to Costco and tell Costco to come up with some type of phone plan. Yeah, go to Costco. Costco would probably kill it. A Costco phone? Oh man, yeah, they'd probably kill the game. Yeah. We need to move accordingly when it comes to these companies reneging on DEI. They all signed up. Ain't nobody put a gun to their head and told them to initiate DEI in their programs. Nobody said that. Nobody told them. Nobody forced them to do that. They volunteered. Yeah, we'll do it. We'll do it. Yeah, sounds like a great idea. Most of them haven't paid up a fraction of the money. I mean, they've only paid a fraction of the money that they agreed to pay. If I'm any one of those organizations out there that they promise money to, I am going to sue to have them to pay up. I'm going to sue to have them, don't play with my name, don't play with my organization, don't play with my people. Pay up, sucker. Yeah. So once again, fam, you can switch if you want to, but you're only going to be jumping out of the pan into the fire. All these companies are bending the knee. All of these companies are bending the knee to get their deals approved. All people had to do was vote for "We tried to tell y'all." All they had to do is vote for "We tried to tell y'all." That's all you had to do. Vote for "We tried to tell y'all." Nah, y'all thought 2025 was a hoax. Y'all straight up let Trump lie to y'all like I don't know what you're talking about. 2025, I don't know what that is. What you talking about, man? I ain't never heard of. My first time hearing about it. That nigga went in the first day in office. His first day in office and started 2025, the 2025 initiative. He starting with pardoning every single January 6th rider. But I don't know if he pardoned every single one of them, but I know he pardoned most of them at least. He started right there. Keep in mind, he's the law and order president. Keep in mind, they killed police officers. Police officers were killed on January 6th. They were killed. And he pardoned the killers.